Now, the fifth and final exercise in this progression are what's called ankle hops or POGO jumps. Again, very interchangeable there as far as the name. A lot of people call it different things. But like I mentioned in the beginning, in the introduction, Achilles tendon, its prime function is to store and release energy. So we're looking at elasticity and that ability, almost like a spring, to compress and then contract and snap back. So a lot of the other exercises I showed so far, more slow, controlled, building up strength and tolerance in that tissue, trying to really work on, again, healing the tendon itself from more of a reactive, painful tendon to now it's stable, strong, and able to transmit forces. So this is the last step that I like to put people through, because people always stop at calf raises and then wonder why that Achilles tendon kind of lingers from week to week or month to month and never fully goes away, because you're partaking in sports like running or basketball, soccer, where you're relying on, again, high degree of force and nice quick contractions at the calf that transmit through that Achilles tendon. So we need to make sure we replicate that to some degree. So to look at ankle hops, all we're doing is an explosive calf raise, coming and jumping off the ground. I want to minimize the amount of bend I'm putting in the knee, so I'm really isolating through the calf and the ankle and that Achilles tendon specifically. So just to show you kind of a slow and controlled version, I always tell people to start with a low intensity and then build as they know, okay, this does not create any kind of pain or harmful stimulus. It's just nice and easy. Okay, very low repetitions. I usually recommend for most people anywhere from, like I said before, 2 to 4 sets of 5 to 10 repetitions. We don't want to introduce a lot of load here. There's a lot more force coming down to the Achilles tendon. So anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions is adequate. And what you'll notice is it doesn't usually feel like a lot. You're going to feel like, I should be doing more than that. Just keep it low as far as repetitions, because there's a lot of benefit to performing this exercise. Once I feel comfortable at that low intensity, I want to really emphasize lowering down, loading that tendon, and then getting off the ground as quickly as possible. That's what we're trying to replicate here. So now I'm going to focus on less time on the ground and trying to get up in the air a little bit higher. So you can see nice springy motion, really contracting, shortening through that calf and that Achilles, and then quickly taking off and exploding away. Okay, so we're loading into the tendon and we're using it to really develop those explosive characteristics. This is a very good last step after some of those controlled calf raises to teach that elasticity, that shock absorption, that storage and release component, which all tendons need to function at their best.